Hello, welcome to Lamina Nails. In this video, I'll be showing you this watercolor Valentine's Day nail art. So I have 5 nails already painted with this Beetles gel polish in 208, and then I have the top coat that is matte over the top of them. I already have one heart painted, so you can sort of see where it's headed. I take the watercolor paints, and it's sort of watery, and I draw a heart. Very simple. Draw a heart, and then I dip the brush without cleaning it off back into some extra water, and I flood the inside of the heart. And this is the key to making these hearts look more watercolor. You flood the inside with water, see, adding more water to it, and then you get like a paper towel or a napkin or something, and you start dabbing out the water to dry it out, and then leave only the edge of the heart. So you have this look to it. And then I do this in multiple colors, multiple styles, shapes, and the same thing. Draw on the heart, take the brush, dip it in water, flood the inside of the heart, and then wipe out the water or absorb out the water. I hope I'm explaining this, but you can see in the video it takes some time to get used to, but once you do it a couple times, it's really easy. Then I painted over this and with another matte coat so that I wouldn't ruin that original layer, and added on a few more hearts in different reds and like in a purple, so that there's a little more variety going on here. You don't have to do that. You can just leave it as is or keep applying to that same like layer. And there it is. There's that first nail done. And you can do this with regular nail polish. If you have white nail polish and a matte top coat for that, like regular nail polish, just paint on that nail polish or nail lacquer matte top coat, and then seal it all in with a regular top coat, and it'll work exactly the same way. If you don't have gel polish, this will work on regular nail polish. So there's the first nail. Now we're going to add a few designs in or onto the other nails. And here I'm starting with one central large heart. And I'm doing the same thing, drawing on the heart. And then once the heart is drawn on, I'm going to flood that with extra water. And start absorbing that. Sometimes I'm like move it inside just to make sure that there aren't like stronger portions of the actual watercolor in there, so it's more even. Then I'm going to take the next nail and sort of draw on a sort of heart-shaped French tip, and do the same thing where I draw on it's like a heart, but it's on the tip, and then do the same thing, flood it with water, and then remove the water. And then I draw on another like smaller heart at the tip. And this is using some like really cheap watercolors from Amazon. Then here I did like the nail is like a full heart, a complete heart on the nail. Did a little like triangle at the top that's more of like a curved triangle, and then a French tip at the bottom to sort of make a heart, I sort of try to maneuver it a little more so that it looks more like a heart, but that's basically it. Once again, flood it with some extra water, wipe off the water, and then leave it to the side. You will have to leave these nails to dry because it is water and you can't mix gel with water. Then for the last design, here with, I think this is a pinky nail, I draw another little like French tip thing. Sorry about the fibers that are everywhere. It's from the napkin. I got fibers on everything from that napkin. I won't be using that again to dry things off. So I draw a French tip, and then above that I draw a heart in sort of the same, or trying to replicate the angle that the French tip is drawn on. And then, like all the other nails, I flood it, and then I wipe off the excess or absorb off the excess water. And then I let them all dry, just leave them there to dry. And I go over with a glossy top coat. And if you're doing this, of course, you can use matte, you can use glossy, or you could do a combination and just go over like the entire nail with glossy and then cap the watercolors in matte, or cap the watercolors in glossy and do the rest matte. So you see them all here. I'm using Beetle's top coat. You can use whichever one you want. This is a little bit of a thicker top coat, so I sort of like how it can level things out in case there's any like lumps from the paints or anything. And those are them completed. This is a really simple nail design, and if you don't have gel, you can use nail polish. You can use acrylic paint, white acrylic paint, and just paint it over with a glossy top coat from your favorite nail polish. So super easy. I really think anybody can do this. This is such a basic design, but I really love the watercolor looks that I have for many years. That's them on my nails. I want to thank you for watching. I hope you like this design. Please have a good day. Bye bye.